Hello, and welcome everyone to our Tuesday evening session. Let's jump right into it, no time to waste. So, getting settled in a comfortable seated position here, even on the hips, rock from side to side, front to back, get that even foundation, and then just take about 30 seconds or so, taking some free movement, very simple stretches in the upper body, especially if you've been sitting down all day. Let's take a few moments to get everything nice and loose. And as you're ready, just bringing that movement down to stillness. As I said, even on the hips, feeling like you're not leaning off to one side or the other. Core engagement here, slightly pulling stomach in towards the spine. Just establishing that muscular base that helps support the lifted torso. Shoulders back and relaxed, chest broad and open, digging into the first few rounds of breath as you close the eyes. Hopefully, you're able to practice near a window so you can get some of that fresh air coming in as we are rounding the corner into that Midwestern summer. Nice to enjoy the cool breeze on these evenings. As you would continue to establish that consistent rhythm to the breath, settling into your practice mindset, let's take one moment to find some appreciation for your body, for your mind, your spirit, for leading you on to your once again in pursuit of the joy that yoga can bring us. Bringing mind and body closer together. Modern world can make it very hard to feel like we're in internal harmony. So many things to do, so many distractions. Always feels good just to have a moment where we can sit and breathe without any particular responsibilities or things we have to rush off to. So we'll sit and hold for about one last minute here. Just trying to find that spirit of being light. let your next exhale be a little more deeper. Completely empty the lungs here. Reestablish your tall position. And let's take 3 deep rounds of breath. As you're ready, deep inhale through the nose, completely fill the lungs. And let's go all the way out. Next inhale. And one last time. Very nice. Blinking the eyes open. Let's take a moment to shrug the shoulders here. And as you're ready, I'd like to get moving right away here. Take a big inhale. Pull both arms out to the side up above you. And bring both hands down to the ground. Coming onto hands and knees, our tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And why not take about 30 seconds here for some free movement? You can take the hips in circles here, side to side, front to back. Maybe move through cat and cow, or something in the neck, the shoulders, the legs. Just try to take control over your practice for this brief time. Very good. And we'll come back to neutral spine, hands and knees, tabletop position. And take a full breath in. And an exhale, we'll take the hips back to the heels, child's pose right off the bat. Going to get moving into Earth Salutations. So you know the flow, 1 breath per movement, inhaling up to tabletop. As we exhale, tucking the toes, using the hands and arms to lift ourselves up, downward dog. Inhale, drop down to table. And exhale back, child's pose. And we'll come all the way up once again, up to table. Tuck toes, downward dog. Let's keep moving, 1 breath per movement. And next time you find your way to downward facing dog, we'll pause there for a moment. Deepest inhale. Full open mouth exhale. Good. Let's take that same wavy movement forward and back here. Inhale. Heels lift, shoulders forward over hands, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Forward to plank. Downward dog. Couple more times. Flow with the pace of your breath. more time forward. And one more time back. Downward facing dog, full stability here. Tuck chin to chest, your deepest breath in. Full exhale out. Let's walk both feet forward, front of the mat. Feet hips distance. Straighten both legs, lift the chest up halfway to hip height here. Take a big inhale. And as we exhale, we'll take a deep bend into the left knee, keeping the right leg straight. Options for your left arm, forearm to thigh, maybe hand to the ground or to a block to bring the ground up a little bit higher to you. So left knee bent, right leg straight. Take your next inhale, turn your torso to the right, and extend your right arm straight up towards the sky. Not quite feeling this near the right hip, you may need to pull the hip back a little bit. You definitely feel it there. You can either keep the right arm straight up or you can flow it forward over the ear. Maybe stay there or go up and forward. Maybe even wrap the right arm behind the back. Take a full breath in. And an exhale out. Inhale, right arm all the way up. Bend into both knees, forward fold here. Take hands into opposite elbows. Bend deeply into the knees, tuck chin to chest. Big inhale, straighten both legs, flatten the back. And same thing on the right side. Bend deeply into the right knee, right forearm either to the thigh or hand to the ground. Left arm floats out to the side and up above as you actively pull left shoulder back. Note the long line here from the wrist to the shoulder, shoulder to wrist. And you have your choice of movement with the left arm. Full breath in. Exhale, bend both knees, face the floor, and forward fold. Take a big inhale and slowly bring yourself all the way up standing. Torso comes up as the arms pull out to the side and up above here. Palms touch overhead as the hands come down to the chest. Take your deepest breath in. And an exhale out. Good. Let's flow for a few rounds through Sun Salutations Series A. You know the movement. Inhale, arms out to the side, up above. Exhale, bend knees, forward fold. Straight legs, flat back. Hands come down to the ground, step it back, downward dog. Inhale, shoulders forward over hands, plank. To the ground. Inhale, chest up, cobra. Exhale to the ground. Elbows in, palms flat. Press straight up to plank. Exhale, back downward dog. Let's keep it moving. Next inhale, feet forward, front of mat. Straighten legs, flatten back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up to standing. Palms touch overhead and come to the chest. Let's keep it going. Arms come out and up. And forward fold. Straight legs fly back. And hands come down, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale to the ground. Straight legs, flat back. Excuse me. Back bend up to cobra. And down to the ground. Straight arms up to plank. Back to downward dog. Inhale, forward, front of the mat. Now straighten the legs, flatten the back. And fold. All the way up standing. Palms touch overhead and come down to the chest. Take 3 deep rounds of breath here. Very good. Let's step feet about as wide as the mat. Turn the toes out to the corners. We'll bend into both knees and start to shift side to side, trying to approach our low squat. And we'll try to just get as low as is comfortable for you. Squeezing the legs together, bringing your bottom to the ground. Arms stay extended out in front best you can as you float the feet up, and boom. Interesting transition into boat pose. So options to bring it back a little bit. Hands come to the ground behind you. Squeeze the shoulders and the elbows in towards center. Maybe grab on the back of the thighs. Maybe you're good to go, reaching forward. Holding here, take a full breath in. And exhale out. All right, see if we can't light up the core a little bit here. So if you need to, you can bend the knees and bring your toes down to the ground. If you can, try to keep the feet elevated here. We're just going to take some side to side twists. So take a full breath in. As you exhale, pull your right shoulder, your right elbow back as you turn to face the right side of your mat. Inhale, come back towards center. And exhale, pull to the left. Center. Right. Center. And to the left. So try not to feel like you're just turning a little bit side to side. We want to get a full twist. So almost like your chest is facing either side of the mat. Remember, just tuck your toes down if it's feeling a little too intense. We'll go one more time each side. Inhale, grab onto both thighs, extend the legs straight, and nice and easy, roll flat onto the back. Both legs extended straight up to the ceiling here. Interlace your fingers behind the head. Take a full breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to lower the right leg down towards the ground. We're going to bend the left knee in towards the chest. We'll lift the chest up and try to take a twist, lifting right shoulder blade off the ground, right elbow to left knee. So we'll extend both legs up, and we'll switch sides. Left leg comes down, right knee bends to the chest, left elbow, right knee. So inhale, get up. Really focus on trying to lift the shoulder blade off the ground. Both legs up. We're not going to do too many of these, so don't worry. Left leg down, right knee to chest. Up. Right side. Up. Left side. Inhale, both legs up. Release the hands, extend the arms up towards the feet, and try to pull both shoulder blades off of the mat. Bend both knees into the chest. Rock yourself a couple times, forward and back. Until eventually you get your feet back onto the ground. Let's try to press back up into that low squat. Feet about as wide as the mat, toes turned off. Take a full breath in. Exhale, both hands come down. Extend the legs straight, forward fold. You can heel toe the feet in so they're about hips distance apart once again. Inhale, straight legs flat back. Exhale, fold. And let's take an inhale, bend into the knees. Start to prepare for chair pose. So maybe your feet need to step in a little bit closer if you really want to challenge your balance. So knees are bent, hips are squatted down nice and low. Chest is forward and up as the arms are extended up. Try to get them out of your peripheral vision here. So you're really pulling your shoulder blades back. Take a full breath in. And we'll flow this a couple of times. Start to fold yourself forward. Knees are bent, bent, bent. Start to extend the legs straight as you throw the hands back and up. So bend into the knees, bring the arms down, forward and up, back into chair. Exhale, a little more pace this time. Inhale, chair. Fold. One more time, up. Fold. Keep the legs, let both hands come down to the ground, and step it back. Downward facing dog. Couple of rounds of breath here. Good. Downward facing dog. Let's take one vinyasa just to get our breath nice and established. Some smooth rhythm. Inhale, shoulders over hands. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, chest up. Down. Tuck toes, back to plank. Downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Here we go. Let's take an inhale. Float the right leg back and up. As you exhale, I want us to shift the shoulders forward over the hands so you can bring the right foot down. But if you can, just try to keep it elevated here. Take an inhale, shift yourself back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shoulders over hands. Try to keep the right leg up. Inhale, back and up. And exhale, step right foot forward, front of mat. Option to drop the left knee down or to keep the left heel up as we stack right knee over ankle, float torso up over hips, and just shift around a little bit here until we feel the sweet spot. Full breath in and out. And we'll float both arms up to the sky here. Good. Feeling nice and steady. If we're up on the left toes, the heel is stacked directly on top. Take a full breath in. Here we go. Let's start to take some twists here, turning to face the right side of our mat. Same concept. Really actively pull the right shoulder back as the left arm reaches forward. Inhale back up to center. Exhale to the right. And we'll do that 3 more times. Nice and easy. Keep the breath moving. Take an inhale, come back up to your lunge. Exhale, both hands come down, framing right foot. We'll step our right leg all the way back, downward facing dog, maybe even three-legged dog for the vinyasa of your choice. Option to keep the right leg elevated as you flow. Good. Downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and just keep the momentum moving here. Left leg up. And once again, you have the option to set the foot down and just go forward and back, plank to downward dog. But if you can, shoulders over hands, try to keep the foot up. And we'll go back. That's 1. Forward. Back and up. 2. And last time. Back and up. 3. Step left foot forward. Knee over ankle. Right knee can come down, or you can stay up as torso picks up. Nice and easy here. Find the sweet spot. Both arms up. Full breath in. Exhale out. Let's breathe. And flow. Exhale. Twist torso to the left. Arms up. Left. And up. 3 more times. Breathe it out. Very good. Last time. Twisting. Come back to center. Both arms up. Both hands down. Downward dog, maybe 3 legs. And your choice of vinyasa. Good. Downward facing dog, full breath in. Tuck chin to chest, exhale out. Step or hop your way forward, front of mat. Straighten both legs, flatten the back. Legs as straight as you like as you fold forward. And let's try to come up for another chair pose. Bend the knees, squat the hips. Arms forward and up. Take a full breath in. Touch palms overhead. Let's take some touch twists. So legs stay solid here in the low chair. Touch left elbow to the right knee. Press the palms together. Really try to facilitate the twist. Big inhale, arms come up. Stay low in the chair. Exhale left. Inhale up through center. To the right. To the center. Left. One more time each side. Inhale, sit low in the chair. Exhale, straight legs, flat back. Full breath in, keep the legs straight, lift the chest up. And exhale, both hands down, downward facing dog. Option to rest knees on the ground, pause in dog, or flow through vinyasa. Very good. Deepest inhale. Full exhale out. All right. More core strength here. Take an inhale, foot right leg back and up behind you. Here we go. Exhale, shoulders forward over hands. Let's do some more of those knee slides. So take the right knee down towards the right wrist. Really suck in the core as you slide the right knee up towards the armpit. And then kick ourselves back, three-legged dog. So please modify this however you need. Maybe you're still shifting forward and back. Maybe you do it with left knee on the ground. Plenty of options. Just stay engaged. Good. Last time back and up, three-legged dog. We'll exhale our way forward, right foot between the hands. Let's take an inhale, come all the way up to our high lunge. Let's take one big twist over to the right side. Then we'll slingshot that all the way around. Some come back towards center. Let's pivot on the back left foot. Toes face long edge of the mat. Right knee still over ankle as we open up into Warrior Two. Let's take a full inhale. Straight legs, straight arms. Breathe in. And exhale, back down into Warrior Two. Good. All right. Let's try to hold a little reverse warrior here. Take the left arm down to the back left leg. to keep the base of the spine stable here. Let the movement occur. Upper rib cage. Right arm comes up. And then from here, we just have options to take some of that challenge away from the legs and into the upper body, maybe sending left arm straight behind you. Maybe sending left fingertips pointing down towards the right foot. Keep stomach pulled in towards the spine here. Full breath in. And exhale, let's take it forward through warrior two. Into extended side angle, right forearm to the thigh. Left arm reaches up. This is your option one. I'd like to see us move towards left arm over the ear. And then bringing right arm into it. Both arms extended towards the front of the mat. Really plug down into the legs here. Full breath in. Exhale out, hold it. Inhale, let's lift up warrior two. Good stuff there. Windmill, both hands down to the ground. Step it back, downward dog, maybe 3 legs with right leg up. And a chance for Vinyasa or a break. Full breath in, dog. Exhale out. Okay, let's go for one more standing sequence. Inhale, left leg backing up. Starting with our plank transitions here. Shoulders forward over hands, with or without the left leg. If you can, draw left knee down towards the left wrist. Suck in the stomach as you slide the knee up towards the armpit. Backing up, 3-legged dog. Love this movement. This is so much stronger than a regular plank. That's 2. Let's come forward one more time. Backing up, full breath in. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Remember, we're coming up through high lunge one time here. Inhale, shoulders over hips. Arms up high. Full breath in. Exhale, 1 twist to the left. Stay tall. Up through center. And then feel that whip all the way around. Right toes face long edge of the mat. Left knee over ankle. Chest and hips facing right side of mat in warrior two. Let's take one inhale, straight legs, straight arms. And exhale, open out, warrior two. And we'll take right arm down to the right leg as we slide the left arm up. Reverse warrior. Try not to let the left knee slide into extension. Keep a strong 90-degree bend there, directly over ankle. Options for your right arm extension. straight back behind you, keeping the core engaged. Maybe right fingertips reaching down towards the left foot. Breathing in. Exhale. Let's come through warrior two. Left forearm to the left thigh, right arm up. Extended side angle. Take a moment to get your breath here. And then once you've gathered your energy, try right arm extended over the ear. Plug down through the legs and try extending the left arm to meet it. Full breath in. Hold through the exhale. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Feels good, man. Both hands come down to the ground. Left leg back, maybe even up, three-legged dog. And let's flow through Vinyasa. Downward facing dog, full breath in. Big exhale through the mouth. Step or hop both feet forward, front of the mat. Let's straighten both legs, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, it's been a little while. Let's stand up completely straight. Arms overhead. Palms touch and come down to the chest. Take a full inhalation. And an exhale. Very good. All right. So let's heel toe the feet as wide as the mat once again. Turn the toes out. Hands to the knees as we start to shift the hips from side to side. Flexing at the hips, bending at the knees. Until we come into our version of the low squat once again. Maybe that's forearms to thighs. Maybe that's hips sitting low in that little basket. Torso straight up. Elbows to the inside of the knees. Trying to get the feet completely flat on the ground. And let's just hang out here for a few rounds of breath. Take your deepest inhale. Full exhale out. Very nice. So let's try that transition back to boat once again. Squeeze the legs in. Let your arms extend forward. Bottom comes down to the ground, leaning back on the tailbone, floating the feet up here. Let's take a moment getting your stability. Maybe hands come down to the ground, to the back of the thighs. Okay, so promise we're making our way onto the ground. Let's try a challenging transition to get there, though. Let's take a full breath in. I want you to squeeze up into the palms here as you start to extend the legs straight. The torso starts to lean back towards the ground. Don't let anything touch. Inhale, pull yourself back and up. Boat pose, curled into a ball here. Exhale, extend. Squeeze, 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 and pull back up. Let's try one more time, lengthening out as much as you can. Once you get to a somewhat comfortable spot, squeeze your legs together, squeeze your core, squeeze your arms, squeeze your face. Hold, hold, hold. And whenever you're done, come flat onto the back. Knees into the chest. And either grab onto the knees, separating the legs here, open hips. Or if you can, reach down to the outer edges of the feet. Happy baby. Very good. Take a full breath in. And an exhale out. All right. So I want you to bring the bottoms of your feet together. And I want you to bring your knees, your legs down to the ground. It's almost like we're in a reclined bound angle pose here. Bottoms of the feet together, knees open out to the side, and your upper body is completely flat on the ground here. So I want to do one last core exercise. A common problem we have, especially when we're doing crunches and things like that, is a lot of that crunching motion is actually being compensated for by the hip flexors, lifting us up. We're really not getting that bang for our buck. So by bringing the bottoms of the feet together, opening up the knees, taking those hip flexors out of the equation. So now let's bring the fingers interlaced behind the head, and we'll take a variation called frog crunches. So really press the bottoms of the feet together, and let's just take it one time, lifting the chest, lifting shoulder blades off the ground, and you see the difference in contraction. Especially if you're familiar doing crunches, go ahead and let the chest and the head come back down. And let's just take that. Exhales, lift the chest up. Inhales to come down. Just a few more times here. Stay with it. All right, let's let this be our last one. Plug the feet in, chest up. Try to actively peel the shoulder blades up. Let's try to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Go ahead and let everything come back down to the ground. Pick the knees up, bottoms of the feet onto the ground. Let's take that windshield wiper motion here, letting the knees fall from side to side, rolling onto the hips. All right, and that's our last active movement of the evening. Let's go ahead and cool it down, clean it up, and take some nice big stretches here. So you can either keep the left foot onto the ground, or you can extend the leg straight, depending on your level of mobility. Pick right knee and gather it into the chest. Just give yourself a big squeeze in here. And now we'll extend the right leg straight as we can up towards the ceiling. So even if you have to take the leg a little bit farther away from the body, I prefer us to really try to actively get the right leg straight. Just grab onto the thigh here. And then as long as you can keep the leg straight, just try to pull it in towards the body. Driving up through the heel, trying to curl the toes down towards the face. You can either bend into the right knee, or you can keep it straight as you let it fall open towards the right side of our mat. We'll bend right knee. Bring it back in through center. Give ourselves one quick hug in. Take left hand to the right knee. Grab hold and pull it across the body here. Shoulders stay flat to the mat. Right knee trying to come as close to the ground as we can. Either keep the knee bent or you can extend it straight. Strap or a belt is quite helpful here. Full breath in. Exhale out. Go ahead and bend right knee to chest. Roll flat onto your back once again. So right foot can stay on the ground here with the knee bent, or you can extend it straight. As we switch sides, grab onto the back of the left thigh and try to extend the leg straight up into the ceiling. Good. And preparing to let the left leg fall open to the left side. You can either keep it straight or you can bend into the knee. As you're ready, bend into the right knee, bring it back up towards center, and we'll switch sides here. Right hand coming onto the left knee, pulling it across the body. Roll over onto the right hip, and keep both shoulders planted to the ground. Left side is going to want to pick up. Keep the knee bent or extend it straight. Take a big inhale. Full exhale. Bend into the left knee. Roll flat onto the back. Re-extend the left leg straight out onto the mat. And take just about a minute or so for any free movement, extra stretches or postures that are a normal part of your practice. And whenever you're ready, try to let that minute end up with you in your preferred posture for Shavasana. Either flat onto the back or seated in a meditative position like the way we started. Let the eyes close. Let the breath return to its most natural pace. And for the next few minutes, just try to remember where we were when we started practice. And enjoy this time, just you and the sound of your own breath. Beginning to deepen next few rounds of breath. Bringing awareness back to the physical space. Blinking the eyes open and bringing some small movements into the extremities here. Try to let that movement bring you up to a seated position. And a brief moment to check in with how you feel now versus 1 hour ago. That was a challenging full body flow though. So certainly hope you got something out of it. Worked up a good sweat at least. As always, I want to thank you all so much for finding your way onto your mat once again, sharing your practice, even if it is virtual, with myself, your fellow classmates. And until the next time, take care and namaste.